Mo kwa baby.
Which was so many.
And then yeah, cost freely the roadmap to marriage.
Yeah.
There is a lot. Starting from how you meet the person, how you tie the knot, the marriage process itself, understanding yourself, conflict resolution. Be ma wa ene nyina che. E mo kwa baby. Ma fe.
Joso.
E kwa na tene.
Be da se. E be chia obi bia o te bia. Wo busa sem kese anyansa boakwa. The roadmap to marriage, I want to ask it in the form of a question.
Okay.
So we say why you ready so person warrior. And then me busa. And I say so warrior me busa. Again a ma warrior. Why have you gotten yourself into this very enterprise called marriage? The answer must definitely and surely comes from you. Nobody should give you the answer of why.
Asem say dainty. And now yes.
More. You are the only one who knows. Is more or less coming from Adikronti what can say. Saying I'm pessimist. Oh my. So the why factor in your decision to marry, the starting point. So when to me busa wo ho sadie we. Now if you say, oh, you are not getting the right answers to the why. And you will be to anamo kwajenim dia. The second question. It is here me see me nima de krontia me ko aware mu no. Na me ko aware mu a me ware. What is it that I am marrying? I mean, I'm talking about the wabano what is it? You must be able to figure out exactly what you're going in for in terms of Ukowai.
Dainty.
What is it?
Sikenti.
Well, don't say it. Because the more you say it, you've lost it.
At 20.
And none of your expectations on your eyes. Because you don't want to kind, yeah, other way you count. You always expect it to happen, and that then becomes your expectation.
Now, who fenti?
What I want first say.
Ne mecho enti.
What tea esote? Oyare.
Ne toke siye no.
Why catch wo omba bakora, omba brewa. You look at it. Everything you are mentioning is the tangible ones, but we are not talking about the tangible ones.
Oh.
Na sanka de yenyina ye huni ya wari di asaka wana be wai. Eye de wo eti de hona afei na wo be bibi mu be fifi mu no ho mi ye ntu obi ehu ye nka mo bi yem hyehye no, but we want people to understand the roadmap. Say sabio aware anya fedi agro. Aware a serious thing. It is a comedy, and we should be able to understand exactly what it means. So your why and then the what, you should have it right.
Didn't the young fan back. Last time they fired the 5 W's. Young fan, dainty near worry.
Dainty near worry. Adame Kano Hanam to mene Mr. Buffalo Naneka. Dainty a worry and say, Obi de nenkwa ama. Woso de wonkwa akoma obi. It means that me be worry na ma ye wonkwa ye. You know, you made mention of your first introduction. The garden. And kwana when you now so person one. Oh yende. Dress it and keep it. Eti se wonim se oba na wogina wanimu. Be ma na wogina wanimu. Wo wonkwa. And kwan obedam and kwano enyini. Obedam and kwano etupon. Obedam and kwano ayeye. And no ne dear wo warrior. Because so worry ni panel sabio and kwani ni mua and ya warrior. That is not marriage. But say and kwani mu na mudi for say and komona mo koba, and that is what makes you guys become say more warrior. But say and kwani ni kwa, there is nothing called marriage.
So the first thing is life.
Life. Na nyamia wo boy no. Wo boy se ne seso. Eti life ana wo nyame mu no, ana so no bi gu ye mu. Enti se meseme be ware wo a. Ene nyame seso enkwa bi no, ana me abefa. Enti se me fa nyame seso nkwa ne dia, ene ye wo se meto me bo ase nwene san nkwa no. Ehwe nkwa no so yie, etete nkwa no so yie, me ma nkwa no ye yie. That is why I always say that there is no need for you to insult your husband or wife, beat your husband or wife, hurt your husband or wife. No, because it's life. See, you bet me a warrior, my warrior, a
na life ya what wakuma
say yantia
life no ono aso akuma mu twe
yantia de because se menim say yankwa enye me ba na me no abekasa me ne wonkwa na ekasa enye nipadua na me ne kasa se me pese me ba na me ne ye bibia enye mehwe ahwe se enkwa no besipi asita na so aduane kra wo no ama medie no enye se bi aduane a ebeteme nkwa so but aduane a ebema me nkwa enyini mensa wo so mu enye se wo so miame ama ateme nkwa so benemu wo so mensam ama me nkwa no apija. In other words, you need to be able to know say ade bia beye wo aware na wo so wo komu no it was said there should be a growth, there should be a keeping, and then there should be dressing in it. Eti adena se bi wo ma ne ho afi adena da bi o se bi o ma ne kasa kasa adena da bi o ma ne tete, you're not dressing it, you're not keeping it, you're not growing it. And so all these things goes in that aspect of it. Enti se ya kwa ware dia and ye dia wo ware ye nkwa. Na wan kasa won kwa no wetumi ahwe so ye. Ana wo se wo kofa obi nkwa abeka. So you have a dual life. You have your own life and that of your partner's life. So you are a double silencer. Na said dia yemienu na ye ware ni antiasie seya. That is where the conflict comes. That is where the problem comes. Because me tiasia say enkwa no a me hwe me nkwa na ma hwe wo de no. Wo de you don't look at mine as enkwa, but you look at yours, and that's where the self element comes in. It was you who at the krontia ye worry. And some now boss on what to onofo one of macho a chum.
What say?
A chum. And no nya worry a chum a say
obumu nyesu ka.
Ah. Now, what will be in Bunya? Why I tunda? The bear white. A bear white could be better than to do. I mean, that is the stage. That is how God made us. There is nothing perpetual on us. We fade off.
Papa said na 8 to 2.
8 to 2. Ah, what do you share? Akokra
Abrantie pa.
Ne bibi abetutu.
Ne bumunyi. And the kind of kume.
Ekum. Beye fita. In fact, answer beye fita it me like a yellowish, huh? I say bibi be pabi. Afi na beye fita. Afi na tutu. Afi ebeduru be no na carbo. Ya hwe ni peti. Me ti asime hey na mo punk pa.
What say?
Ah!
Now punk.
Me catch your kiss chaos punk. I am telling you. Na Palm Secondary School to improve it.
Never say.
They ban saying abrabono no. Eti wa hu mi ana me wo se me your punk me ho fe me sisi so no enu na ba we a sisi a ana asen. There is no punk anymore, but there's still life in me. Would you marry the punk or you marry the life in me? I didn't hear she. Eti wa wo so kwa ware ade na wo kwa ware ayenkwa. So betumi amma. You know, one of the mysteries that I always recount is that Sankayena betumi aye ho say a doctor and the patient. So doctor no patients in the rational call theater. Ni objectives in saying I was so home or so tiapo or some yamani ye or so nanti kurenim. Why can't we do the same thing? Say me yaba me kunaba me ne wo ho na also otiapo oye. It's the objective of a doctor is that I want the life to grow. I want the life to keep going. Why can't we also do that? Look at me as a patient, see yourself as a doctor, vis-a-vis on the other way around. We will be able to sustain our life. And that is marriage.
Wow.
Yes.
So what we marry
is
not the body.
It's not the body.
It's the life.
It's not the body. It's not the riches. It's not what you see. It's just life.
It's not class.
Come
on.
Yeah, who now the class? Yeah, who want to do through Range Rover? At what point of your life do you get to before you got that Range Rover?
You are not warrior enkwa.
You're worrying kwa.
Men why ni pedua.
You're worrying the pedua. It's yenom na yentiasia yenom na yepese yetiasia no. If I'm passing kwa na mahwede and you wasudie no so big task. Because the moment you better na me hu anim na ba metese wo hwan nkromo it tells me in kwa. But the day better na me hu anim na wo hu me asi. E dey na asi. Ediana be worry you.
Our any hope.
Maria. That's it. It's only wo yere, wo ye nyama just like you said during the day. Mo kwada. Mo sound kai hu se enkwa no must resuscitate itself. Until I can the Bible will say, ama ade enchi wo bufuo so. Because whatever that happened yesterday, there's going to be a new day as to the life will come back and we'll do it. So it's a life back, not ye kwa. Where are we heading to?
Who do we marry? Let's say you worry enkwa.
You worry enkwa.
Ubi enu akosa me worry ifunu da.
The be. Obi to be anaka say me pesikani bia why. Why catch you say you worry sikani? Why ni sikani? Who is sikani? Wo fitin ya, in fact, ni ma me wo na ya di sika dwan na na. Wo ye toto ni ma ye ansa na wo benya sika no.
Odresse no kipiye.
Maria, that's it. Yeah, we have to be very careful. The ostentatious aspect of what goes into marriage, you know, as say.
To wura wade mu a o ware nkwa.
O ware nkwa. O hwa na wo ntumi ware me nkwa me ware me. Because nyame ma me nkwa no through my father, through my mother, they were channel. Ana mo hwe me nkwa ma nyini ye. Ana wo so wabedru sam pempenso no. Now you want to twin you nkwa with me so that we can go.
Na me also embo nkwa fufuro.
Fantastic. Nyansa boakwa. O nyansa mpa. All right, ni antwa.
Life cycles.
Life cycle. Ne ba ne sign na me de abebo wudie mudie ene mama me nkwa no atwasiri atiato ahye wakum me nkwa. Is that what you call marriage? Is that what we call marriage? Na dia na ye me sefem na ye me rehwo na ye me sabio me su wo me yemu no say when you go to divorce court now you can see say sa de na friend nkwa no nobody use it for anything.
Why do you marry life?
I marry life because I want to sustain it. I want to keep it. I want to grow it. I want to be godlike, not self-like.
Sakobim. Dainty. Where the kanka what we marry.
Yes.
Number why?
Yes.
We marry life.
Yes. You marry life because obi enkwanda wusem. I was so ye. I was so many. I was so many tumpon. All right. Now, what went to me and my sadia na nye adenti na obefa me. One said those days crying a chimprano. In other words, when you meet somebody you want to sort of marry and more through courtship, you tend to realize that one ye be in response to the person's liking now. They say that because there should be some kind of a synchronization of thought. Meaning where we are heading towards. It is a wood at the crontia wamia, and that's also wamia. And that is why I always ask ladies, and we are very intelligent. What's saying the power? Because I say, why do you love me? Any lady that asks you a question of this nature, your response must be there, not now. Bema or Bible say, why do you love me?
So what should be your answer?
My answer is that I have seen that there is a tomorrow I'm looking for in you.
Now,
that tomorrow is what I want to come for.
So what do you have to see to determine that tomorrow?
Fantastic.
And then I'll be for you to see that tomorrow, no?
Yes.
If you are not or pretend they were anymore. But yes, tomorrow, no.
You look for the intuitive mind. Because if Bronica say intuitive mind, idea when in Nassau, idea wo ye. Me ka se bremi fie. Ube urame dem wo ye den. That is you. That's your being. Who you umpowa. Why do you do that? That is a tomorrow in you. You were asking me to permit you to sit down. This is you. And you maybe we be anchene. So I could see that tomorrow because no so watching ba
not just say you need to see certain characters.
That's it.
And some like I say A, B, C, D I've seen.
And that character should be consistent.
Yes. A, B trait.
Yes.
A, B, C, D I've seen.
Yes.
Tells me A or see in the future.
Fantastic.
So I can go with you.
Good. And the work here, when you see these traits, now find say your china, make sure you also work on your own to meet it.
So the same question about Bisa, you must also ask.
Exactly so.
And that about Bebabeja Tumuno.
Yes.
Bisa say, why
have
do
you accepted?
Why have you accepted?
Great question. And Honorable said, you guys are battling. Now, but say, Kasana mobe kasano, in Comodia mobe dieno, it looks mature. It looks sensible. It's not like, and where are we going today? Me, I had to go and do my hair. No, stop it!
Stop it, Abba.
You see, we are talking about the roadmap. Why cry worry na who yenti I was so worry? Why dear na what say? What do papa dear no mammy dear nay? What do you funny want to be dear na ye? What do I done for? All these things we should look at it.
Pacho, but you know what, Mr. That is why it is important that this year we are doing a psychological test to determine the home you are coming from.
Exactly.
It is called home of origin test. We need to know. So my so papa where your titi will free no play part in the marriage.
Very.
Ufi beman kasa. Man control.
Yes.
Ubi film or man kasa.
That's it.
Beman no control.
And that is the trait you are taking into the marriage.
Swadia Bauer. In therefore, I see you who know. Nature say honest hana yeno, but hano say ne yeno. It means a boam.
And man, when come, one say a honey ye den, and I will transient into a different arena.
Got transition to another level.
Transit it. Will transit ye into the old into the new.
Paul, eka sembi. Yemfana yemfamo brano pay. Ose mi sano. Mi susu sa kwada.
Exactly.
Me dwene sa kwada.
Exactly.
Afi menyi.
Menyi.
Ose me magu emofra sem no nyina. Wanka so bi na egu no. Mahunu said na me ye kan no afi me. It is my duty. Say me silly nkwasiasem na me ye mofra sem menyini. Na me sha say ya de papa. So it becomes your duty. Said the free mobano enya counselor ma hu ubegu no.
That's it.
Not mind the right transition.
And look at what Paul said. The reference from Paul was I, not they say.
Megu.
Me say megu. Me say minim dia me worry.
I talk like a child.
Me say I know why I'm going in.
I reason like a child.
Sadly.
I thought like a child.
Eti obi catch us say what the enyini na ekwa warrior wati and I'm growing. You are not growing. You got to be mature.
You can't grow to marry.
And Nane, what is maturity here?
Yanko.
At the spell of a moment, the decision, the choices you make is your maturity.
So that was my next question.
Koso?
When do we marry?
When you are ready. Now this ready is a big ready.
I don't know if you're enjoying our conversation this morning, wherever you find yourself. When do you marry?
When you are ready. So ask yourself, am I ready? Ready what? Okay, let's pick it up. Psychologically. Emotionally.
But the other can call baby or say, Adwinimuno. Why ready?
Why you ready? What Jimuno? Unko tebri titidia bi emewuram ene de no. Why you ready say obesesa wadwene.
Adwinimuno my krado ana. Na ka ba ko
and now you look at
emotions
emotions.
Okay, and you watin no. And you feeling na ye ka no.
No be here ya wo se obuofu. Na de eba no nim de odeba. How would you be able to look at it?
Emotions.
Then you look at usikase financially.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Menkase ko pesika bebre but we adwuma. Can you fend for yourself? Can you be able to as it were fend for yourself and the partner? Financially, would you? Then you come socially. Would you be able to stand the heat? Obiabeka. Hey, now kwa wa ya ba we no akwa wa no. Nyanza wa. When your baby, people will pass a very nasty comment about your choice. Socially, would you be able to stand? And I say, obetena how my society no. Sabio ameno. so that you cannot become who you said you are. So are you ready socially, where you can stand tall and say, this is my choice? When we say obi nam, say, hey, na why is no baba na ho time say. Somebody says that. Na baba na ho time say. Somebody says that to your hearing. What would you say? The day you stand up and say, defend what belongs to you against the society. The day you fall into the perils of the society, are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? Then we come, are you ready for those who are whispering? They will whisper. As if said, why you be a time different from the society. But woba abekan sarcastically, woba wabekan yenyenyan, woba abekan tan. Now, wonen the bekwa drimu ana se obejano mane de ndiako. Are you ready for such people? Wo worry pe na who say obi be so pe. The day you marry, somebody will say, I love you, I want you to marry you. What was a ring? Say,
Unma the crow.
Ah, dear.
Now you're responsible.
Sano who know?
And I'm saying, what's that? Boys, dear. Boys. That people who say, you're responsible.
The day you marry, and that's what I say, the moment you marry, that is your test or the day of your trial. They will try you. Will come and try you.
Also got away the mantra.
It is a what you saw. Obi with their corner words, with sweet words. Oh, uncle, oh, daddy, and they'll be calling these names. Uncle, daddy, you watch how you fall. A lot had made mistakes on these days. They will come. I call them. They will come. The hearsays, the nonsense. They will come.
Girl, our target no fit to more frustrated. Get with there. There's all very important. Or no crowd remember first.
Why? Now, could be so unity. It's why they want to talk about it. Why Mrs. Yamama is here? You know, they will do a trade-off. Yes! They will do a trade-off. And you sit there and you go like, what? Are you ready for such people? They are hanging. They are just waiting to fall. See them. It's a part of the roadmap.
You share. Character.
Yes.
Is behavior patterns. You're forming on, and you're back on the forming. Your society.
Yes.
Your training.
Yeah.
Your education.
Yeah.
Your IQ. Your spiritual, whatever. Then you're back together to form how you do things. Yeah. Behavior is actually the act, the way you do stuff, or your responses to Neman. So, it is becoming difficult for the person to change. How do you cope with this?
Then he has a problem. You don't change because people say change.
Right.
You don't change because they say change. You change because you know the cause. You know the purpose. And you know the reason.
I am away.
You change because you know the cause. You know the purpose. And you know the reason. I will change right now. If now you tell me there is a reason for me to do ABC, and if it is going to go on, I will change. I won't change because Mr. Boafu says, Uncle, since I want to doing for 2 programs. I won't do that.
Uncle Tim, you know, in that debate, Mamma Baha.
And to make up a doctor, that is exactly what is going on. Pleasing people. First of all, see, it's hard your way.
Yes.
The reason, the cause, the purpose. I want people to disintegrate these words. There are differences. Oh,
break it down.
Okay. The reason is unfetched. The cause is the destination. And then the other one, Rafi.
You mentioned the reason.
The devil is a liar.
And a purpose.
Okay. The purpose is the summation. The purpose clothes the reason and clothes the cause.
Okay.
And you back on free, and you must have the same synergy.
Oh.
Eti emami ensa ana hu womo. What is your purpose for the three? What is your cause for the three?
I usually tell young women.
Well, eti unya wenya wia, and then what is the reason for the three? That is what will feed into your choice.
Okay, so yeah, me catch obi aba no so me ko worry. I tell them one simple thing, that if the purpose of a thing is not known,
yes,
abuse is inevitable.
Maria.
That's number one.
That is it.
Now, Bema now best open.
That's it.
Bisane dainty. Ena opesa worry me. Dainty na ye me. Dainty na.
Yes.
Me body weight.
What is it?
Dainty den na me home. Then the same Bema must ask dainty. So if the woman came for sex unconscious or no, when I'm a female, I am in Pena, said me
exactly.
Which in Pempa, anointing them by that purpose is clear. Bear or Banon should have the same thing.
Yes.
Upa up me didn't know pay me. Listen to TN me kind girl be. The purpose is clear.
Purpose must be clear.
It's a mummy and mujitum sem pana mo twa. Agenda na mo de twene munze mo twempena. Empran so na muntu ye different from our real. But men fa purpose ni nya ware.
The be
me ma o act ni nya mpena twe.
the be excellent disposition.
Tinipa ne person no twempena. Na so gitumu a mumienu.
That's it.
Na mum so ba fa ware a go to the marriage process, marriage process.
And na yensua ware wi.
Never.
It is not an ended like when your diploma, when your certification, when your doctorate, nobody awards you. The two of you must award yourself every second, every moment, every day. That is your award. And do you know that award?
Talk to me.
Nyansa boakwa. Then you also say the same thing. Then you also go like, this is the award you give to each other. That is a certification. No crime and praise you obano and honor da and honor bemanida. The piano would di obanatem. The piano di obanatem. We responsible. We jamai. Stop it. Because the moment you do that, you are not giving any certification to the person. You are not lifting the real being of the person. You're killing the soul of the person. I didn't know what worry. Etibete wana misu na miye ho na miye ene yo fe. Obi dia no. Unsu ya wonnome.
Abranti bi say. Owari oba na we ne fe. Nitie ye nyame adom oba e da na koma so na nsaka. Baboso me ensa. Osu bisa na ontimi nkasa. Osu wenu no ho. Bisa nsa denti no nu ho say. Oba no kra manene na. I say, ohuna ho nya na kono ba so ono ne ho nya na kono nti eto ne ti say o da chire I will walk every day every night.
So back to our three score: the reason, the purpose, and the cause were not properly defined. Do you know that our presence on this earth by God, there is a reason, there's a cause, and there's a purpose. If you are able to determine this, there is nothing that will shock you.
You don't struggle.
You don't struggle. When it comes, you know it. And what says Sintina at all, it's part of it.
Why do I need a counselor in my
Hey! To perfect the roadmap, to give you some kind of a guide. You see, the counselor do not tell. The counselor guides, leads. It will counsel be a honor or catch us say, yeah, you say, yeah, what? Totally wrong.
The counselor do not advise or dictate for you.
Yes.
He shows you the information around it, then you choose from.
So he puts the cards on table, gives you the meaning of all the cards and its purposes. Choose your card.
Because your card might be different from the next person's
Maria,
card
even the counselor who is talking to you,
or choice.
our choice.
Because the kind of woman who choose you, and kind of man who choose you, and who card no be pick it.
So don't tell me, and the counselor said,
No.
no. And people want, 2-3 people do come to me and say, somebody told me, and I say, hey, when you were there at that time, was the counselor there? You are supposed to make a choice. He gave you a platform. Me the plate ba nim set tie aduane gumu. Why na catcher will say, "Eye, tibika ho, mami ase." Who dictates that? Who says that? It's you. But the counselor gives you the plate. Go fetch your food. You need counsel. Tama na ye nananum ware no. There was nothing like a counsel. But then ye ba ma wakotena be ma ne maami fie. Meboa. Oba no so akotena oba be ma ne maami fie. Do you know what is it? That's counseling. Yeah, show. Yeah, throw. Yeah, guide you. Yeah, you say. Yeah, couldn't say. Yeah, you say yeah. So by the time you come, you have a known of us. You can really, as it were, move along with us.
You know,
Beman
Sentra. Oh, okay. Omakpele kra no de no on the banch morika kra tum.
Me ma me pa me kopa na me nka ho. No what did na ne hwene mu prusu a wo say I'm enjoying the food. I hate pepper. Eti we bia wo be hu ma me a wo di pepper no wo ba ya so ene kwakusu de wo be pepper eti be nye wati. Ana me didi na me su. Ana me didi na me him. Ana me didi na me humanum. I need to enjoy the food. That is my concept. Did you buy into it? So the counselor will give you these two options. That is why ask. That I said it here. Matthew 7:7. Do you know with that verse, you were given the act and the resultant of the act, but we were not given how to pursue the act. Ask shall be given. Seek, you will find. Knock, it shall be open. How do I do asking? How do I do the seeking? How do I do the knocking? What's not given? It's you. And that is your marriage. Your marriage is in ask.
Who counsels? Who has the right to do the counseling?
A God-centered person. One. Somebody who is diverse. Somebody who is very open. Obia wonwa wonye judgmental, wonye conclusive, wonye this is the way I see it. In other words, opinionated. No, he is very, very open as to issues. He doesn't take sides. As somebody buy na nyansa what yansa. He start building a premises. Some see, but I should be able to know where is it coming from, where has it gotten to, and where would it lead you. So the counselor will give you the premises. And I say, there is a missing out because our in your media and in padia. Our in your minyansa. And tis also be so unkofo aware no a also wonya nyame nyansa eso no enti na we enom na ya counsel no our marriages are tested ya na abuza nkwa na wo de ede oh wona be kire say yen ware yi ana ye be hwe de so they will test you. Every counselor wherever they are had been tested by somebody you know, by somebody you don't know. They're all there. So we go through this. But esan se nyame adwumanti, esan se watu ho achenti, esan se wo evangelize to save life. You go. There was a day mine was so horrible and the same issue came in front of me. Me dan ye.
About.
So me kind of money ye am come
issue na dia bro na. Yes counsel.
Aye.
Now what dey na no dey see.
Me dey wo dafia no.
I know dey see e be so.
But I had to finish this. Me carry and Minya answer consult media. You see the openness?
Who counseled the counselor?
Who counseled the counselor? Who ninyamia obebre? Who ninyamia obebre? Because Nyansa, between pull over in my car, roll over, number two. Oh yes, that is where I speak to God. By the time I get to my destination there, that is it. Joshua Counsellor be a one fanasem to job yame.
Patch of base, yeah. And then my papa ama yame. He's a father when it comes to ministry. And he could turn on experience no so ano yeshi. Free counseling school Bible so you need people like this to aid you to do it right. Yame inshallah. Counsellor Adumatta.
Amen.
Yeah, that's it. Mr. I get back where the power counseling when they say when the issue is more than you,
yes,
you try and refer.
Yes.
Because you're only healing the hurts
yes.
in society.
And the fruit is that somebody had healing.
That's the most important thing.
In the period of COVID now,
Good, move it.
Close to 40 people. You know why? Nearly wanted to kill themselves. They want to hear a word from me.
Who am I?
Why? Who am I? What voice have you given me? If indeed you want to use me, use me. And it was just coming. Say you know better if you no fe na oba na te be man ase, fe na be man so te be man ase. Di hu akonyina fe no be you. And we tramentro, we are dada for we see. This is what was happening at the COVID period, close to 40. Lockdown. Uni no here. Enye nyame kebebreu. But I take joy and I salute God, the Holy Spirit in this arena. That in some no be to me bo na me be free ba. As some mekano was the counselor that was when I'm petit. Then I keep asking myself everything. Enyame.
Yeah, that's it. But also who team ya enche maybe ahoma ma. I think say you do sabre ya isua de bebre. The roadmap to marriage is very important. We are emotional beings.
Yes.
Memory few cry. You were nipa ye what atinka.
Oh yes.
But atinka ne wo mu no. Sa atinka no. And ni nyame na oti wo no.
Exactly.
And then nkwa na oti wo.
Exactly.
And that papa can say you marry life.
Life in there.
But you say papa. If you don't know atinka na oti wo na, untimi worry obi atinka meka ho.
Good for it.
First, understand the emotions of the person.
Yes.
Understand your emotions. That will help you know what kind of emotion can feed my emotions.
Fantastic.
Then you bring in that person to come and feed that emotion.
And this is what the wu Kenya sabwakwa. So bitiasia. The biamen kase on timase. Kase won to once.
So don't just push the blame to the person.
Maria.
Accept it.
Accepted. I have made a wrong move.
I am not understanding myself.
See, you never to my side.
9-8. And sana meko papa sona ye bia homana ma ono. Area wotna a play part in your ma development. Me kai itna area bi otation. Na ye wa abrosan so. Nya o me ba boy no. Takola nya be 8 months na oriaye. Na o chase ututu a no abete window no sa no kuta pillars no untimi in top form but no jano or habonte down na boys be jan hyewi e down me na me wo fia me hu so to na mo wevu no de bia na akola interested no be jan or he no me per down to free area hoda na straight away but there is nothing you can do about it no me to free area but yo baby e titiba e kan akola na development process o titiba o baby yi de a when you did that, intino, the person who say your society, the environment you find yourself play a most greater part in your development process there. And your men behind dying baby a keke, men could see down krubia so keke, and yes, as in her funti, no, with my pass as a fufu. Oh, yeah, when in Gisotna Hokrada. A patch of Bohoma de Navy Sukasa properties, a chaquine. Sukasa properties, a patch of Jedie. Be a environment nankasa number one because you making sure say all the amenities are here close to you. Or them machines you got them. Oh, quite my own one trunk or forgot now who see her now jump her and patch out Debbie. Sukasa property. We have first class society, but price it yes dine wo form 2-bedroom unit at 400,000 there. Asa na assassin no kro mu maybe more than 200,000 not dining na 400,000 there. What are you saying? Sukasa property. It's a building on trust. You Lagos Avenue is Legon. A dine type BLPB bit messy amount. You want Sasia, yes, dine dada, wow, choose choice. Now the upper soil in what to me are you? Shannon, Sukasa property, building on trust. Number is 0302 960 865. And then number Obefre, Sir Enetie. Aba, if I saw to be so swan sana, maybe a homana metiful.
Right.
Now, maybe sir, what counseling, the role counseling plays
Yes.
in the process of
Yes.
marriage. Now, is it me here counseling after marriage? Do I still need counseling?
Hey! Yansa Bokwa. Wo mu na wo ware no ho na wo hia counseling. Enye prior to the ye di bibi ye twamfoni bi ye kansem bi a kyerɛw sɛ we koto yi a na 1 minute wo koto yi a na wa hwɛ na wa touch it. That's it. And no nya nkomu ye. But the moment the wedding ceremony is over, na mo akɔtra mu mienu no, that is where the counseling starts. Afei na abɛte ne amase. Saa asɛm na aka ya no say openi this marriage. Obeje kodwetwe.
Yes.
Hey, sana. Senti. Sir. Really? These are the things.
Papa kai.
Obieni wanyanza bwakwa wa warrior one can. Hey, sir.
Was it Bema Yesmi and the
No.
Payi with the Ampa? Or say, or bang it to be said, I feel that West be what it know.
Eba. Enti ye kase counseling pardia. Nobody is perfect in marriage, oh.
Even the counselor.
Even the counselor. Great point. Sure. Nobody. Eti wo woman no. Don't take a posture and say you are a perfect man. You are a perfect woman. What thing? You need counseling. Because nyansa mienu kase betna den. But some ye madwen baako se mo nyansa mienu no bet ye dwuma ye dwuma. It is a baako de chia na baako de anko a ehɔ ne ntawantawa na eba. You need counseling. Prior to the ecstasy of wanting to marry and then I want to do this, I want to go here, more pentem. So you have not have a feel of what our career is. On the honeymoon, my ma story be
Bobbin Como.
about Tom and him. Wayna Bema no send over UK. It was back it's English. The Queen's English Yan Walker. Ano benya asantini asante from boni cheme asante ya baya na girl no fool say one tichi nti on the day of the honeymoon one panel no friend hey if you don't do for some saw o ka say me ba say me why me be din sika wa jimi ana oni baby o firi ba ana odi ni sika ba hwe me be why not to na ye ne goso atem didie pa just like the way you're looking at me and your posture. Bemane Koba. Hi, honey, how you doing? Are you okay? Can we go and have a lunch? Oh, no, I can't, bro. That's something to know. The way now, after the honeymoon, coffee, friend, the papa and mammy say, Opeso beat you. Ah, there, Beman baby anymore. It was your fault.
Oh, she says, okay.
Ah! It was your fault, Mechiamo. The friend will nine your bonnet, or ban a duff my old me. And now I can say, me, baby, or bad.
What mem saying?
What mem just hey, na dia make any na say what?
But
say no what chi.
You can't apologize to your nuanoma something.
Yes.
But you can't apologize. Say, maybe who tribe as a problem. I see individual.
That's right. In it.
Nipana or no abona bravo for many power your comedian fencing. Yo, British Council fencing. Oh. This our famous comedian Okruma Bakona boy be castle radio so I'll say you see and I flight no fries and a fry
so I don't know
no can fry no say mumfa nchemi when say yes and for they say hey Onu abon.
Onu
Abo. Never be share something. It individual be no no when suban bia. Don't
exactly. And because we are recreating it, it might affect.
Yes, good. So mention so into TBBC related to your tribe, and don't get offended at all. Individuals buy.
Exactly.
And they juma.
Good point. Yes. But the point here is that I don't presume, don't assume. Said you wouldn't know him. You said it. Was I before you were Jimmy?
Before.
I remember.
Papa,
Me was who no save neighbor. What did I say here? I could see no. Look at that.
So at the end of the day, maybe who and no as a problem.
Exactly.
Maybe I say I'm the one. Be any papa, let it show. Tribe doesn't come in.
Fantastic.
Most of the time, I'm for me when you cross me, I been.
I mean, one can't tell me, I wouldn't even know.
With me, be responding that.
It is well.
Yes.
Eti, nyansa boko. Ade we nyina see no na be man come say, "Hey, akosi na de na wayi." Maso me de obo na acho, waye ntumi worry bi. That day. Because we your intent will not. And the purpose exactly. The point here is that me pe akache obi oware bia say ya men dwen se wonim. Ya men fan hye wadwem se wo na wonim sene no. And ya men kase sabio o ya kwala. Obi oware bia nya kwala. Obi oware bia njimi. And obi asabio oware bia me ya men kase onim nyansa.
Me na me bema.
Mo. Don't do the premises because we are sad na you can never coexist.
Me kasa now so.
Aye. Me can kebi. You tell me when you answer ba ko grade o ka chere say usuban nyina te say de o ma me suban na wo de wo. How could a man say this to a woman? And you want peace, so they need counseling. And you when nyina wo. And just like you said, baby, I will free ba. They were who, they were tiamu, they were kotia. Nina is part of you. It ye warna ye kono. A son said, "Unim me, na me shiao, na mati wase." A bedroom baby no mean tini me biase. That is where you need counseling. So counseling is actually about me more warrior. And that papa be from me close to 80 something. Fancy? Boy, uncle go. Eraza. Mite wanka ma ware wangu. On radio on TV, I've forgotten where I was at, and the man was just recounting, forced me to ask me to come and visit him. Yes, I know can't wait in actually. I'm saying, Akra, but that's what me can no, nyame, and the share man. For it is for you. It is a friend of who dia, and you would dink him. Dear Chamono enko. But I was say, if I had had somebody like this in my marriage, Kebian can be seen. So we all need it. Now, I don't need anybody to counsel me. I know my right. You don't do that.
There are certain temperament. You should know how to counsel them. That is why you need to be a professional to go through that process. Yeah. Especially people who are melancholic. They are perfectionists. I know it all people. Into who ben na person stress who nimpe no you offended. So the right way is pretend say you don't know. No man all the accolades here. Give man say on then you begin to punch.
Exactly.
You begin to punch him from left, right, center. If you know no anagin befi no say jano kufia no kodin akun so show power or no person no decide what be ana. And you na decide who prove children to nim pepepa counsel no to me. You need to be a professional. Because maybe temperament. If you don't know the temperament of the person, you wouldn't know how to counsel the person.
And when they come like that now, because we're taking the post channel, they all counselor all canon. Fana switch. Untikra. Oh, and he sees us, but that's normal thing. Oh yes. And he adia we wo ye na nyame ni umu a why mbeko. Are dangerous. And counseling is important. Especially during the marriage. There is something called after the marriage. during the marriage.
It's important.
It's important. Your
friend of marital counseling. Your friend of post.
No. That's it.
Marital. That is
marital.
the real counseling.
Yes.
Your pre-marital and your marital counseling.
Oh, the pre is we are preparing you. Yeah. We are letting you see.
That is what we are about to do. That's what we are doing
exactly. Now. Hey, when about to sir, now so you start working on your mind. Then when the relative dawn on you just after the marriage, bam, that is your during.
Counseling, no. But your post-marital, and you're purposely for people who are breaking up.
Yeah.
Either to bring them back, either so break it crown but how to counsel the person to be in shape, to take up life again, and post-marital, you know. I say what is animal when it comes to counseling.
But
yes, Papa.
If you're not strong, now where you are coming from, you wanted your marriage to work. Now Sabio Uncle Ye said you supeno. I have a fault. So the post-counseling there is very important. People have got to a point where they just need a dose of something. Just that action to throw themselves aboard at that state. Because people feel so, oh, now come say come marry ye power. Now arena ye no dear no mubeka. Oh, many magumi who fee. Just you start accusing yourself. And such people, if they don't receive those post-counseling things,
please, anything counseling, please speak to Counsellor Adumatta. I'll refer you to him any day, any time. But your problem with Kruman say we don't know counseling is very important. We don't take counseling as a very important thing. But hear me, a human counselor is just like the medical doctor.
Yes.
It is just because a damn baby Kruman and just because one word being few be my own chain. When man control no because we know how to, but it's the role of the counselor to know how you handle yourself and to look for a professional.
Yes, I was trying to do a search of anger. If he I didn't know buff. I didn't know we anger. If he and you come to realize that it is you yourself precipitating the act. You yourself precipitating the thought. You yourself think that when you say the other party doesn't even know it. So you come to a point where you say, then I said, I'm so foolish. That is the end of anger. It is a what you tend to realize that can we come on yet? Yes. So I always say that let your senses be astute when you are confronting people.
So next week you hear the benefit of marriage to society.
Fantastic.
Our resum faso our brabum krane saying. Yeah, so more warm bed in the important thing is it procreation, what pa and the benefit of marriage to society. See you here next week. Let's take our time. We'll be on person be worrying. We'll be about nimbi efesi jibrena. Take you through.
Well, who dear will be a film? Maybe you can say, Mr. Buffer, why are you waiting? Okay, what do you mean? Why that?
Say now, I take.
Say now, we don't do that. Maybe I don't know what you have to say.
And then he asked him, maybe I'm on a mouth. My counselor today was Counsellor Adumatta. 0249 50 7429. Your family answer 0249 50 7429. Ofra number 0249 50 7429. 0249 50 7429. Auntie Alice, good morning.
Good morning.
Yentio.
Hey, I'm sure or Counsellor Adumatta. Koso no becheche no my inimdie sa yedana nyameshano.
Yedase. Alice Zu Ena Otenenkano. 0249 50. What did you learn today? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
But you didn't listen to Kasefrin.
If I'm for few years to you, that's free. Ashama.
Yentil from Ashama, go for you.
Yeah. I would say that's like about the overworry would be lady need to be out then tea and a opening. Sorry, to be full, yeah. And now can't say spirit incident. Most of it, me a spiritual person now, me, yeah, I mean, I can't say. So to me, whom I want to now follow whom now. Not say, whom in the office of one Nipana. The Nipana, like on your senate, and I said, maybe be called down crab because of whom I would be a two or Nipano, who yet there, who Janet Chida. But the nature, it is a street in a Counsellor kind of even near.
Yeah, that's a papa. Pachonso, here or there. And I teeny my baby, so 0249. We promise doing that, and yes, you have delivered, but we need you to be part of the conversation. Hello?
Hello?
Pachodin is an Akasefri.
My family Desmond, Mr. Safri is Legon.
Into Desmond from East Legon.
Papa, and Assemble for a mini a new year and a Matty and Neno. Say, about this house, why do you choose me? Answer now, Counsellor, Adumatta say, it is because I've seen tomorrow in you. And when I idea, I've been looking for this answer, but at long last, no.
Don't just use the word. Make sure you have really seen what you're saying.
Okay.
Thank you. Hello. With my boss 0249 507429. 0249 507429. Hello.
Yes, Pastor, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my dear. This is an Akasefri.
Pastor Jennifer, make a touch free matter.
Intil from Mata. Masana say Elokios.
Pastor want to honor.
Intil.
Okay, Pastor, answer Adumatta, me seeing for years. Pastor, answer the question with me. Ube to me, I worry will be on your down. Just because say one in a class or ye for sister worrying on your down. Ube to me, I worry. Pastor, me that.
You be you and why? Hello. Hello.
Busia. Good
Isaac
afternoon.
Mensa Liberty.
That's it.
Thank you.
Opem Sangana Baba Cope.
Yeah, that's it.
Madam Wasile Juma Mobo.
Yeah, that's it.
Obia said, the opposite tuna, we are seeing Manasa Ghana Hacheno on 30 happy from Yasabaka program. Or so for being me, Bono, being me, Hano Abrabo. And Yamokaina, so a team that must start here. There be a wotna. Etimi enye nsanso ewo wa brabom se na wo kan se wo baketewa ohun ni ayekoso a otu mi tufi o ya de ya mihira o afisi no adamfofa usi so no wan hwe adamfofa yie na wo fa adamfo bodamfo a omunye papa nua opa koye na nado ba sabi to say that ana koye usikani bi pa ba na so wa brabo betumi adan asai aware so ya ade ankrofo nim aware boa esom sabio obi aware ne eja medu no me yabro ntima me yana me yada me ware okwa aware mu abemba na bia na ho kire be 1 week 1 month pe no oh bemba na sabio e kwasampani o se me ji aware na meko obi na obi ware na sabi brofo a okanti odi twi eya na na ware ye den eguye tiaza edamasi yami nka mo ho ware ebetie mu de bia bye bye.
Yeah, that's it. Counselor, can you marry a friend? Can you marry somebody who is not your friend?
Who do we marry? You marry a friend.
Okay.
Who is a friend? Nipa na wonene share commonality. Nipa na madwin ko benkrom. Nipa na ni bibi time bi ye ofe. Nipa na ya pono ba de also ba horo no ho. So a friend is I want to be common with you. How would you marry somebody who is not your friend? It's impossible. It's impossible. You can go to church with me, work with me, you are complimenting, but there's no friendship. You can marry me. Ha! You can never marry somebody you call your enemy. How come the one I loved now turns out to become my enemy? There's no friendship. There's no friendship. Friend, there is something when it's with you, I'll be the one to fix it. And you can't fix those things for me. You want to marry me? I'm sorry. It's a lady in a question. No. You can go to church. You can be in the prayer warrior. You can do all that. Fine. But hey, if the person is not your friend, you can't marry. forget it. That's what I would say. Answer back.
They say love grows. What about that?
Well, love grows, but your premises of your love is what? We have made mention of 3 things. The reason, the cause, and the purpose. What was there? Where were they? And you sit back, some hearsay, it grows. Grow ne? Man, how they grow no?
Pampacho, membo me.
Who to me?
Bisama.
Who to me?
But to be bisama ya anuma yeti. But tell you what they be and they about so that's the one they be bacha ya.
For what is the root to me?
Ask them.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
You be nusa we have the punchy as something there. Memo to janaba. Pampacho, we here to serve you.
Yes.
Don't stay in your closest and suffer alone. Emotional trauma will break you down and it can even affect your immune system. Epacho, asem ne hawa. Sa 50 Ghana cedi 100 Ghana cedi my counselor now we be near maswatch no will not change anything. That's right. Miss Show, look for a counselor. Now on your section with you. Ne back to life and enjoy it. Sure. Counselor number dance on
My number is 0266
0266
37
66
23
0266
37
66
23.
But your number no. Sans me number you mo fredodo 0266
37
66
23.
Counselor.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Let me show.
I mean, when should I want you?
Inshallah.